Hello, good evening, and welcome back. What we have been discussing acid, bases, and salts. Acids, bases, and salts. And what we learned till now, you have learned what are acids, what are bases. Then you have also learned titrations. What titrations we are doing? Acid, base titrations. And you have been able to draw what you have drawn here, what we call as pH versus volume of titrant added curves. ठीक है? We have learnt it, how to draw it.
Yes, sir.
You have used pH meter and you have taken what type of, you have studied strong acids and strong base. What was the pH at which the equivalence point took place? You talked about equivalence point. There was a question, what is equivalence point, students? What is equivalence point? What is an equivalence point? Do you know what is equivalence point? Or forgotten? How do you define equivalence point, students? When you have added equal moles of base to equal moles of acid, what will be the result of that? That is the equivalence point. And you are saying neutralization takes place, but you have seen that for strong acid and strong base, what is the pH around, and for weak acid and strong acid, weak acid and strong base, strong acid and weak base, and weak acid and weak base, the values are different.
At equivalence point, the pH will be neutral, right?
What will happen to pH? pH, we have shown
It will
different
become
for
neutral,
different.
right? In equivalence point.
Uh-huh. At equivalence point, when we talked of pH, was it same? No. For strong acid and strong base, what was the pH?
It was
Huh?
7.
pH was around 7. And if I take weak acid and strong base, then what
pH
was the
will be
pH?
greater than 7.
Huh?
pH will become greater than 7, right?
How much was that? We have shown you. You have the notes, students. Because it's a strong base, then solution will be alkaline. Solution will be alkaline. Then what will be the result? It will be, we are saying pH will be more than 7. And you have seen for NaOH and acetic acid, how much was it? What we took? NaOH plus HCl. And here you have CH3, COH, and NaOH. What is the result? And then you have taken strong acid and weak base. But you have taken HCl and ammonia aqueous. Then you have taken weak acid and weak base. So you are getting different types of pH. You can take ammonia aqueous and acetic acid. Ethanoic acid. What was the pH like here? Do you have notes or not? How much was the pH when you took NaOH and CH3 at equivalence point? At equivalence point.
CH3COH plus NaOH.
How much did we get?
Um,
8 point something, what was that value? Or 9 point something, how much did you get?
I think it was, wait, let me remember.
You have a record of that? Note down everything.
I think it was 8 point, uh, 8.7 maybe, somewhere close to 9.
We have the values with you. We have given you the graphs, everything we have given you. We have given you the graphs of that student. What is happening? Got it? How much was that? 8.73, you can see. Here you are getting pH of 8.73 at the equivalence point. What was the HCl ammonia pH you are getting? This will be, solution will be acidic, and it has to be less than 7. How much you are getting? 4 point something. What was that value? This will be, pH will be less than 7 students here. Because acid is strong, the solution will become acidic. You already have the values with you. Now by now, we should know everything. How much was the value we were giving you? This is a strong acid, and
27.
how much you're getting? 5.27. So this was less. You have strong acid, it will be less than 7. So you are getting pH is equal to 5.27. And what is the use of endpoint, students? How do you know the endpoint has reached? How will you know in a titration endpoint has reached, students? What do you use? Indicators. And we have told you indicators are weak acids or weak bases. They have different color in unionized and ionized form. That is what was the meaning of indicators. And there is a pH range during which the indicators are effective and change their color. So we have to choose those type of indicators which at the equivalence point will change their colors. And you can see we have given a table of the indicators and the pH range in which they can be used. So you are aware of these indicators also. Yes or no? You have studied about indicators. There
Yes,
are
sir.
weak acids or weak bases. All right.
For
All these
weak base.
have learned it. You have the notes, students, with you on this. Today we are talking of another very important topic. You know, what is a salt? Tell me, what is a salt?
Salt is the product of acid and base reaction.
When acid reacts with base, you say salt and water is formed. What do you get? Salt and water. Now what happens when a salt is formed? A salt is an ionic compound. ठीक है? Salt is an ionic compound. What do we know about salts? They are strong electrolytes. Salts are strong electrolytes. Means what will happen if they are in water? What is an electrolyte? Tell me.
Electrolyte is
They ionize completely. ठीक है? In water. In water, what will happen? In aqueous solution, they will completely ionize. They will completely ionize. So what will happen then? If they are ionized, what will be the result of that, students? This is what I'm saying, what salt is. They ionize. Then what will happen to the salt if it is ionized, students, in aqueous, mean in water? Salt will be hydrolyzed. Salts undergo hydrolysis. Hydrolysis, students. Salt will undergo hydrolysis. Salt will undergo hydrolysis. This is something very important. Salt will undergo hydrolysis. What do you mean by hydrolysis, students? The reverse of the reaction. And the reverse reaction, you mean salt plus water will give you what? Acid plus base? Acid plus base. Reverse reaction. What I'm saying, reverse reaction. That means what is happening? Hydrolysis is nothing but reverse of neutralization. This is a reverse of neutralization, students. Neutralization. But it depends where the cation is coming and where the anion is coming. So it will, the solution could become then acidic, basic, or it could become neutral, depends on what type of salt you are having. Because salts can be formed from strong acid, strong base. Salt can be formed from weak acid, strong base. Or salt can be formed from strong acid and weak base. All possibilities are there. All
Yes,
these
sir.
possibilities are there. That's how the salt will be formed. For example, if I say, can you give me any example of salts of strong acid and strong bases? Can you give me examples, students, of salts of strong acids and strong bases? Can you give me examples of salts of strong acid and strong base? How will you form the salt of a strong acid and strong base? What is a strong acid? HCl is a strong acid,
Strong acid, HCl, strong base would be
and HCl is a strong acid. HNO3 is a strong acid. H2SO4 is a strong acid. Then strong base, students. If I take NaOH is a strong base, KOH is a strong base. Then what salts can be formed? If I react HCl with NaOH, what salt is formed? NaCl.
HCl and NaCl will be formed.
What will happen? If HCl and NaOH react, strong acid and strong base, this will be the salt. This will be the salt. Similarly, if HNO3 reacts with NaOH, what you are getting? NaNO3. If H2SO4 reacts with QH, what type of salts you are getting? These are some of the examples of salts which are produced from strong acid and strong base. Yes or no? ठीक है? Right? Got it? Correct? Did I write correct or wrong? Tell me. Then you can have salts of weak acid and strong base. Weak acid and strong base salt. How will you form salts of weak acid and strong base salt? Weak acid and strong base salts. What are the examples of weak acids? Can you give me examples of weak acid?
COH.
COH is no acid. CH3COH. H2CO3.
H2CO3.
H3CO3. Some of the, there are more, but I'm only taking two. Strong base you already know. NaOH. Then what is the salt here? CH3CONA. ठीक है? Na2CO3. These are examples of salts of weak acid and strong base. Yes or no? ठीक है? Did I do the right or wrong? Similarly, students, we can write the salts of strong acid and weak base. Strong acid and weak base, students. What are strong acids? HCl, supposing HNO3. There are more. What is example of a weak base, student? Which is a weak base? Tell me.
Which is a weak base?
Any example of a weak base, students?
Weak base is
Aqueous ammonia.
Yes, NH3.
Then what will be the salt of this? What will be the salt of a weak base and strong acid?
Both of HCl and NH3 will be
NH4Cl.
okay.
NH4Cl. Or you can have NH4 NO3. So there are some of the examples of the salts. You can also have a salt of weak acid and a weak base. Salts of weak acid and weak base. How will you form that? Weak acid and weak base. What is a weak acid? CH3COH.
CH3COH.
And aqueous ammonia. What will be the salt if the two react? CH3CO NH4. ठीक है? So these are the examples of the salts which we have told you. Any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Can I rub this? You have noted. If you have noted down.
Wait, sir. I'm noting it down.
Okay, note down. When you are complete, then I will rub it.
Okay, sir. Done.
All right, students. We are done with it. Okay. So today we are going to see the hydrolysis of the salts produces what type of solution, acidic, basic, or neutral. So it depends on what type of salt I am having, what type of salt which is there. So then they are hydrolyzed. The solution could be acidic, basic, or could be neutral or close to neutral. Let us see how the salts are hydrolyzed. important topic. So we are talking of a salt hydrolysis. First of all, we are taking salt of weak acid, which is your acetic acid supposing, and strong base. Strong base is NaOH. Okay? Example, we have already said कि CH3COOH aqueous reacts with NaOH aqueous and you will be forming CH3COONA aqueous plus water. Okay? This is your salt. This is your salt. So if some solid sodium ethanoate is dissolved in water.
Yeah.
Now this is, what is the name of this? Sodium ethanoate. This is our solid sodium ethanoate. Supposing you dissolve this in water. Now the question is, what will be the pH? Supposing I take 0.50 mole decimeter cube. Okay?
Yes, sir.
If some solid is dissolved in water, the pH of the solution, will it be greater than 7 or will it be less than 7? Now, how will we know that? We are saying you have CH3COONA. Okay?
Yes, sir.
This is ionized in water. But ions will be produced. It will produce these ions. Tell me, right or wrong?
Yes, sir. It will produce.
Now this is you can see that this is a conjugate base of a weak acid. What is the CH3CO?
Conjugate base of a weak acid.
Weak acid. And what is NaOH? NaOH is coming from, this sodium ion is coming from NaOH.
Yes, sir.
Sodium ion is coming from NaOH, which is coming from a strong base. It is coming from a strong base. Now they are going to be hydrolyzed. We are saying they are going to be hydrolyzed to this. And what is the result of this? If actually Na plus is coming from a strong base. Na plus is coming from a strong base and is not hydrolyzed. Is not hydrolyzed. Why? Because you know that if it reacts, what it forms is, what it forms, students, Na plus OH minus gives NaOH. And NaOH is completely ionized because it's a strong base. It is a strong base. It is completely ionized. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So it will give back. It will give back what it is. It will give back. So therefore, this is only a spectator ion. But this is a weak acid. What will happen to this? This conjugate. The conjugate of a weak acid, it will react with water. It will react with water. It will react with water. What will be the product, students? It is forming CH3COOH aqueous plus OH minus. Now you see the situation. This is a weak acid. It is only very little ionized. Weak acids are very little ionized. So there is a net increase in concentration of OH minus. There is an increase in concentration of OH minus. So if OH ion concentration will increase, tell me, will the solution be acidic or basic? What will be the result?
Result of what? Can you say it again?
I'm saying if in the hydrolysis there is a net increase in concentration of H ion student, then
Okay.
tell me, will it be acidic or basic solution?
It will be an acidic solution.
Acidic, because there's an increase in OH minus concentration. The solution will become alkaline.
Basic.
That means the pH of the solution will be less than 7 or greater than 7.
More than 7.
More than 7. So pH will be more than 7. So when a salt of weak acid and strong base will be hydrolyzed, students, the pH will be greater than 7. And in this case, if you will make a calculation, the pH comes to be around 9.23. If you add 0.5 mole decimeter cube of a solution of a solid sodium ethanate, then you will find on hydrolysis what you are getting, student. You are getting a pH of 9.23, pH of 9.23, students. So, for example, if the pKa of ethanoic acid pKa is known to me, CH3COOH. The pKa of this is 4.76. How much? 4.76. And we already know, the conjugate base of this is what? CH3CO minus. What is the conjugate base of this? CH3CO minus is the conjugate base of this weak acid, right?
Yeah.
So if I know the pKa and the pKb, we derived a formula. What formula we derived? pKa plus pKb is equal to how much? pKw. This formula was derived by us.
Yes, sir.
In this chapter, acid-based titration, we derived this formula. Now pKa of this is 4.76. And we want to find the value of pKb. What is the pKb? That is the conjugate base of this. How much is this? This value is 14 pKw
Yes,
at
sir.
25 degrees Celsius. Yes, we know the value is 14. Then what will be the value of pKb?
pKb will be 14 minus 4.76.
How much? How much is coming? 9.24.
9.
Then what will be the Kb? Tell me, what is the Kb then? If this is 9. What is the formula? pKb is equal to minus log of Kb. If you take the anti-log, you will get the Kb value. What the Kb will come? You have 1 minute. 1 minute to answer the question. What will be the value of the Kb? If the pKb
minus log 10.
You can use a calculator.
Minus pKb is equal to minus log 10 kb. Hmm. Ooh. Hmm, 9.24 is equal to 4.
This will come out to be 5.75 10 power minus 10. So the Kb value is 5.75 into 10 minus 7. So that is the Kb for this. So one thing we have been able to find that if you have a salt of a weak acid and a strong base, on hydrolysis the solution will be acidic, alkaline or neutral. That question is there in the paper. If you hydrolyze a salt of a weak acid and strong base, will the solution be acidic, alkaline or neutral? Answer the question. pH is greater than 7 means what? Solution is acidic or basic?
It is greater than 7, so pH will be basic.
Solution is
Basic.
Alkaline. So you have seen that the weak acid conjugate base is hydrolyzed. For a strong base, no hydrolysis takes place. No hydrolysis takes place. Now let us take the case of a strong salt of a strong acid and weak base. Now we have a salt. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Strong acid. Give me an example of a strong acid and a weak base.
Strong acid, HCl.
HCl. Okay? And weak base you are saying? Which weak base we are using, students, again and again?
And then NH3 will be the weak base.
NH3 is a weak base. So what will happen if you have HCl aqueous plus NH3 aqueous? You are getting NH4Cl aqueous. This is salt.
Yes, sir.
Now this is salt. This is a salt of a strong acid and a weak base. Strong acid and a weak base. And this is hydrolyzed. This is hydrolyzed, students, NH4Cl. If it is hydrolyzed, what will happen? It will react with water. And what it forms on hydrolysis, students, NH4Cl. It will form NH4OH and HCl. Will give back the base and acid.
Yes.
Now, what is the result of this? HCl is a strong acid.
Yeah, it is.
Again, it is completely ionized.
Yes.
H plus Cl. It is completely ionized to give H and Cl. And then what is going to be hydrolyzed? Then ammonium ions. Ammonium ion aqueous means that it is reacting with H2O. With H2O. Ammonium ion will react with H2O. Then what it forms, students? NH4OH plus H plus aqueous. This is a weak base. It has very little ionization. But H plus ion, this means that what will happen? There is an increase in concentration of H ions. There is an increase in concentration of H ions in this case. Okay? Then what will happen? Will the pH will be greater than 7, less than 7, or equal to 7?
Increasing concentration of H plus will be pH will be lesser than 7.
Solution will be acidic.
Yes.
pH will be less than 7. pH will be less than 7. Therefore, in such cases, you will see if I if I have the pH of a 0.50 mole decimeter cube solution of if you have ammonium chloride which is 0.5 mole per liter or decimeter cube, the pH of the solution is coming to be 4.7. Therefore, what we are saying that such cases will be the solutions will be acidic and pH will be less than 7. Because you can see that in ammonium chloride there are two ions. In NH4Cl is the salt. Okay? This is our salt. It has ammonium ions and chloride ions. This is coming from a strong acid. This is coming from a strong acid. Therefore, we know Cl plus H2O. H2O, it is not hydrolyzed. Not hydrolyzed. Why? Because if you will get HCl plus OH minus, what will be the result of that? This is completely ionized. This will react with OH and you will get back the same thing. Nothing. So this is coming from a strong acid. This is an ion of a strong acid. Or in other words, this HCl is an acid. Cl minus is its conjugate base.
Yes, it is.
This is strong. This is weak. Very weak. So it is not hydrolyzed. This is not hydrolyzed. We are saying no. This is what nothing to do with this. It remains as such. But what is hydrolyzed is this ammonium ion. Ammonium ion, which is coming from weak base. If the base is weak, then conjugate acid will be strong. That will react with water, hydrolyze with water. And this increases the net H plus ion concentration and the solution become acidic. Solution become acidic. Clear? Tell me.
Yes, sir, clear.
Okay, clear. Clear. Can I rub this? If you have noted down, then I will. Okay, you note down. I'll give you 1-2 minutes.
Okay, sir, noted down.
Okay. Now we are saying third case. We have salt of a strong acid and a strong base. Can you give me an example of strong acid, strong base, student? HCl, strong base, NaOH. What is the salt then? HCl aqueous reacts with NaOH aqueous. What salt you are forming, students? NaCl.
Yes, sir.
And H2O liquid. Now the salt is ionized in water, you are saying, but ions it is producing. It will give you what? Na plus aqueous,
NCl minus aqueous.
Cl minus aqueous. Now you are saying the salts get hydrolyzed. What will be the result? If I take Na plus aqueous, this is coming from a strong base. Base is strong. The cation of the base. If it is what will happen? This is coming from a strong base, which is
Yeah.
NaOH, which is NaOH. Then what is the result of that? If it reacts with water and forms NaOH, what will happen? It is not going to be hydrolyzed.
Okay.
This is only a spectator ion. We are saying this is not hydrolyzed. Not hydrolyzed, student. Because it is coming from strong base. Similarly, Cl minus aqueous is coming from a strong acid. This will not be hydrolyzed. Then what will be the result of that? Solution will be acidic, basic, or neutral. Solution will be acidic, basic, or neutral, students. There are equal number of H plus and OH ions, so there is not going to be any, the pH will be 7. Neutral.
Yeah.
This will be a neutral solution, student, neutral solution. What we are trying to say, students, we have NH aqueous plus Cl minus aqueous. And if you consider H2O, student, you are saying what you are getting Na aqueous plus Cl minus aqueous, or you are getting OH minus aqueous and H plus aqueous. Oh, equal NaOH or HCl, equal amounts. So that there is basically no, we can say that there is no hydrolysis in this case, and therefore it is neutral and pH is 7. pH will be 7 if you have a salt of a strong acid and a strong base.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now we have a case where salt of a weak acid and a weak base. देखो fourth and last case of hydrolysis. You have salt of a weak acid and a weak base. Can you give me example of a weak acid? You are saying this is a weak acid?
Yes, sir.
And which is a weak base? You are saying ammonia aqueous?
Yes, sir.
Ammonia aqueous, or and what it forms basically when it reacts with this? What is the salt? CH3COO minus NH4 plus. ठीक है? This is a salt. This is our acid. This is the conjugate base of the acid. This is our base and conjugate acid of this. You already know that. Weak acid, conjugate base, and this is your weak base, and this is the conjugate acid of the weak base. Okay? Now the question is, you have hydrolysis of two things now. This is going to be hydrolyzed with water. And on hydrolysis, what it will form? This will also be hydrolyzed. Both will be hydrolyzed. because
Yes,
they are
sir.
coming from weak acid and weak bases. What will be the product in the first case if this is hydrolyzed? Both are hydrolyzed. Both are hydrolyzed, student. The conjugate base of a weak acid and the conjugate acid of a weak base. Both are hydrolyzed. What it forms here? CH3 COH plus OH minus. ठीक है? This is giving some OH minus. What it gives? What it gives? It gives you NH3 aqueous plus H plus. It is giving you this. Now, or you can write this as NH4OH. Same thing, no problem. NH3 aqueous is NH4OH. Okay. This is giving you OH minus. This is giving you H plus. What will happen? This OH minus will react with H plus aqueous to form water. Tell me yes or no. Do you understand what I said? OH minus, number
Yeah.
one reaction. Number two reaction, H plus. The two will react to form H2O. Yes or
Yes,
no?
sir. Yes, sir.
But if this is more, then it will be slightly alkaline. If this is more, then it will be slightly acidic. And that will depend on the pKa values. This is a base. This is a base. So I should know what is the, in this case, you are saying the pKb of CH3COO minus aqueous is how much? Is a base. So I am
Yes,
writing
sir.
pKb. This value is 9.24. And this is an acid. Acid gives proton. Acid gives proton. It's giving a proton.
Yes, sir.
And what is the pKa value from? We already know the values from the literature, from the data. The pKa of ammonium ion is
9.25.
9.25. Therefore, in this case, what will happen? Which is more pKa is more than pKb. pKa is more
Yes,
than
it is.
pKb. This is my pKa. How much is this? 9.
PK is more than PKB.
And this is 9.24. Now the question is, in this case, will the solution be having less than pH 7 or greater than pH 7? What is the meaning of pKa? If pKa is less, okay,
Yes, sir.
that means what it means? pKa is less. What is the meaning of that? Lower the pKa, stronger the acid is. Higher the pKa, weaker the acid is. Weaker the acid is. So here we have to see the values. This is almost equal, almost equal. Very slight difference. Very slight difference. Very slight difference. There is a very slight difference. So the solution will be acidic or basic will be decided by their pK values. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So only when I will look at the pK value, I will be able to say whether the solution will be acidic or basic. Here, they are almost equal. They are almost equal, students. almost equal. But since this pKa is 9.25,
Yes, sir.
slightly
They are.
0.01 more, 0.01 more.
If pK is
So the
lesser,
result of this is coming to be pH lower than 7.
it is more acidic when pK is lower.
So almost 7, but little lower than that. And if I change then, if I change here, so predict resolution as well without looking at the pK values. We we have to see whether the pH will be more or less than 7. According to that only we can predict. If I take these two, this is pKb 10.25, pK, pKa is 9. Here the values are very close to each other. You can say 9.25 or 9.25. That not going to be much. pH will be almost neutral. I'm saying 7. Only this much is a very, very small difference. But if the difference is larger, then we will see that something. Here you see pKb is 10.25. And in this case, pKa is 9.25.
Yes, sir.
Now pKa, this is a which is this salt. This salt is ammonium methanoate.
Yes, sir.
This is ammonium methanoate HC double bond O NH4 plus. Ammonium methanoate, I'm saying. The lower the pKa, stronger the acid. Yes or
Yes.
no?
Yes, sir.
You know, lower pKa, stronger the acid. That means more H plus.
Yes, sir.
Out of these two, this is 10.25, this is this. That means this is more than this. H plus here is more than OH minus H plus. So the net result will be after neutralization, some H plus will be left. And then the pH will be less than 7. Here the difference was very little. So pH is almost 7. But if you consider it is 0.01 more, 0.01 more here than this, that means OH, OH will be little bit more than H plus in this first case. Because this value
Yes,
is
sir.
less means more of this will be there than this, but how much? Very little, so almost 7. And if I take another case, a solution of ethyl ammonium ethanoate. Ethyl ammonium ethanoate. Now, in this case, again, this is my conjugate base. This is my conjugate acid. After, what is the pK value? 9.24. And this is 10.73. Which is stronger? Which is stronger? This one will be more or this one will be more? Because this value is less,
Yes, sir.
this is stronger. Lower the
Yeah.
pK, stronger. There will be more of this.
Base will be stronger.
So OH minus is more than H plus in this case. So then the result will be what? Solution will be acidic, basic or alkaline. After neutralization, some amount of
It will
OH
be
minus,
alkaline.
it will be alkaline, students. And then pH will be slightly higher than, if alkaline, pH should be higher than 7. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Therefore, students, we have explained to you what is salt hydrolysis. And depending on the salts from strong acid, strong base, weak acid, strong base, or weak acid or weak base, the solutions produced could be having pH equal to 7, greater than 7, or less than 7. So you have been shown 4 cases here, and this is all about the hydrolysis of the salts. according to our course? Any doubt you have here?
Uh, no, sir.
All right, then good night, and we'll go for titrations. We will go for these redox redox reactions in the next lectures, and you
Okay,
can
sir.
keep
Thank you,
on
sir.
practicing questions on this acid base titration salts. And good night. We'll meet you in the next class. Noted down everything?
Wait, sir. I'm noting down.
Okay, note down.
Noted down, sir.
All right, good night. Then we'll meet in the next class.
Good night, sir. Thank you.